I met my girlfriend in the 10th grade. We've been together ever since. I haven't had any real problems with peers or any of my friends. Most of my issues were at home with my mom. When my mom found out about my relationship in the 12th grade, she asked me if this was the person that I decided to be with, and I told her yes. Because of it, she said that she no longer wanted to be my mom and that I was no longer her daughter. When I graduated 12th grade and started my freshman year at Chestnut Hill College, my grades there suffered very badly. I decided to leave Chestnut Hill College. I started working at Dave & Buster's. I've been working there for 3 years. While I was there, I realized that not only was I taking care of my own responsibilities, but I was taking care of the responsibilities of my coworkers as well as some of my managers, and realized that I was just getting paid too little for that. So I decided to go back to school. So I've been at CCP for 2 years now. I'm going to transfer back to Chestnut Hill College and graduate, and receive my bachelor's degree. My relationship with my mother is still rocky, but at least we're communicating now. I would say, due to the support of my big sister, of my partner, and as well as my confidence in myself and the motivation that I have, I've been able to continue on the path of success. My name is Jamila, and this is my voice.
Being a gay person is never easy. Being a gay person of faith can be even more difficult. Many faith groups are actively hostile to the LGBT community. They tell us that our sexuality is a choice, that we're going to hell, that the only way we can please God is either by trying to become straight or being celibate. I could never reconcile those ideas about God with my belief system. For many years, I lived two lives: my church life, church friends, my gay life, and my gay friends. As time went on, this became more and more difficult. Finally, I just stopped going to church. The sad thing was that this left a huge gaping hole in my heart and an emptiness. Eventually, and almost as an accident, I found a faith community that was welcoming and affirming, that valued me for who I was. I can honestly say to any LGBT person out there who is lost or searching, there are faith communities that will accept you. There are more and more of them all the time. There are more faith communities that are welcoming and affirming, who love you for who you are and value you for the gifts that you bring, just like they do me and my husband. Now at age 48, I'm at CCP, pursuing a degree. I hope to continue on to the Episcopal Seminary and fulfill my lifelong dream and vocation of becoming a priest. My goal is to help other LGBT people on their journey. My name is Sebastian, and this is my voice.
When I was 18, I joined the military. I was extremely excited. I had a lot to look forward to. My family was proud of me, and I was proud of myself. During my very short time there, it came out that I was gay, and I was instantly kicked out. It was devastating. I had reached a low point in my life, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do next. Eventually, I decided to take control of my own life. I enrolled at CCP and began working on a degree in international business. Now things are looking up. I have goals, I'm happy, and I can't wait for the next step of my life. My name is Nicole, and this is my voice.
At the age of 14, I came out to my family as a homosexual. My family disowned me and treated me as if I was an outcast. The very few friends that I did have pretty much disowned me. In school, not only was I being judged by my classmate and peers, but as well as the teachers and faculty, it was as if I was being judged by society as a whole. My struggles became harder. Therefore, I decided to drop out of school and deal with my depression and stress on another angle. I thought that suicide would be the way out. However, as I struggled with my self-esteem and being criticized by society, I decided to learn how to love and respect myself as a person. And it wasn't until that moment that I decided to go back to school and continue with my education. I graduated in 2003 from Simon Gratz High School with honors. In 2004, I decided to come to community college, took up a few classes. However, I became a transgender at this point, an F to M transgender, and I realized that I had to face the same criticism, if not worse, due to the fact that I was not considered what society considered the norm. Here I am in 2012, still struggling with the same situations on a day-to-day basis, only I've learned how to cope to it. Once you learn to love and respect yourself as an individual, as a person, and as a whole, you will succeed. My name is Rashid, and this is my voice.
Outside the workplace, the bigot is what I called him. I sat next to him for 2 whole years, listening to him talk about how he hates dykes and faggots, and how we should all be sent to an island and destroyed. I guess there's only so much you can do about harassment in the workplace. But I stayed strong, made some other great friends at work, and decided to become a better person and continue going to school. My name is Camille, and this is my voice.
I battled depression in middle school. I self-injured. I thought I was alone. When I came out to my mom when I was 13, she pretty much confirmed that fear. She asked me if I had read all the literature and if I was completely sure. I asked her to please keep my secret from my father, and she did until my senior year of high school. It was the hardest thing I'd ever had to do, keeping a secret from someone I was so close to for so long. I overdosed when I was 14, and some friends dropped me off at a hospital where I woke up also alone. I didn't realize it was an intentional overdose until I was 20 and I tried to kill myself again. When I was in the hospital at 20, I finally received an actual diagnosis of bipolar disorder. I spent my middle and high school years battling an undiagnosed mental illness. It was really hard. I am now a proud queer woman. I am an activist for my community. I am helping to plan the Philadelphia Trans Health Conference, the largest conference of its kind for this community. I live with my partner of 3.5 years. We're engaged to be married in April of 2013. I'm happy to be alive. I love my life. I live in an awesome house in West Philly with our 4 terrible cats. I am back in school finally at 25 because my bipolar is managed and medicated. My name is Jen, and this is my voice.
In high school, I discovered that I was genderqueer, that I didn't really fit into the gender binary, because I liked doing a lot of things that weren't really dictated to girls, that were dictated to boys, but I never really felt like I was a boy. I did consider and did a lot of research on transgender and transsexual and all those things that it meant, but it just never really suited me. I just like doing things. I didn't understand why that had to be dictated by something I was born as, something beyond my control. But it's mostly other people who have problems with that, people who look at my short hair and think, oh, that person must be a lesbian because a haircut dictates your sexuality. Or that they look at my clothes and they're like, oh, are you a boy or a girl? What do I call you? This makes me uncomfortable. But that's just it. It makes other people uncomfortable. And you should never have to dictate what you do, who you talk to, how you talk, what you wear, how you act. That's all up to you and how it makes you comfortable. So you should never let people pressure you into doing things you don't want to do, or to act a certain way, to dress a certain way, to make them comfortable. You get one life, and you should live it for yourself and for no one else. My name is Sydney, and this is my voice.
Ever since I was younger, I was picked on, taunted, been called a faggot, been told I should kill myself. There has been a point in time in my life I've thought about killing myself. But lately I've come to a point in time in my life I've chosen to be the bigger person, have chosen to live my life, have chosen to become a solution to the problem. My name is Jeff, and this is my voice.
When I was 17, I came out to my mother as a lesbian. I didn't have the courage to tell her I was a man. With that, she disowned me, and I was homeless I understood early in life what acceptance from others was. In my life, I had addiction, alcoholism, and it could never be who and what I really wanted to be. I came back to school, Community College of Philadelphia, and I enrolled in their behavioral health program because I wanted to help others. Here I found community, people who could encourage me to be myself. My name is Michael. I am trans. This is my voice.